What is up, people? I am Almost Certainly Real, back at it again with a new game. This is 20 Days Till Dawn. It is a vampire survivor type roguelike. Saw some people playing it. It looked fun. I know that I have not been posting videos very often. I honestly don't necessarily always play that many games. So I do have some videos I've got to edit. I've got to learn how to edit videos. Before I was just literally like just straight clipping and doing no like voiceovers or anything. But I got some Rogue Tower games that I played without commentating, but I do have the video files saved. So I'll try to get those out at some point in time. But I'm liking the looks of this game, so I thought I'd give it a try. I like that it's 20 minutes. I feel like 20 minutes is weirdly just a lot nicer than 30 minutes. Because like, yeah, 30 minutes of like having to be turned on and like playing video games is like a long time. So for our first upgrades, I feel like we just want to be, I can reroll upgrades, right? I just want to be doing stuff that helps me farm really early, right? Summon a dragon egg. I've seen people play this a little bit. There's like, you can do a summons build, but I don't think we're gonna go for that. I just want to go for like I want to just shoot stuff. Double shot. I like the sound of that. It does feel like there's definitely like certain build. There's like, it's all about getting the right combo going, right? Which I feel like is fun. We'll see how we do. And so for games like these, I feel like what you want to do is you just want to run in a circle and just shoot stuff and collect as much experience. I think that's what makes these games nice, is the early game is very relevant. It's not necessarily about like staying alive. It's about killing stuff. So I know Frost has some crazy stuff. So yeah, this Frostbite does 25% max HP damage, and then the Shatter that explodes. This is just straight good for us. 25% bullet damage, and then, yeah, so this gives access to Pierce, which I really want. So I think I'm gonna take this because I think this is better now. I think the Frost is probably better later. Yeah, we're just gonna run in circles and kind of kill stuff, go collect the experience, and then I think, ooh, okay, stuff's getting a little closer. Gotta go to some wider circles now, I think. And you just gotta open your circle up and make it bigger, right? What we wanna do is get back to that experience. So I gotta go a little bit bigger with my circles to be able to get back to that experience. Now, had a bit of a tighter circle earlier. Okay, now let's work our way back. I think I've gotta start using these exploding guys more because they feel very strong relative to my current power. So this is like the Garlic and Vampire Survivor. We're gonna go no. It's tempting to take the pickup range. This does basically nothing for me. I'm just gonna reroll. Last ammo, shoot 10 additional bullets in a circle for 15. So that's like 1.5 extra bullets, which is not really that great. I mean, that's not bad. I don't know, 7.5 over 6 is what? Some number. It's like 20% or something. That's not terrible, but we're not... What does it get me towards? This, I don't know, doubles base projectiles. We don't have very many base projectiles, I don't think. I don't know if, does this count? Does this include... So does this include my plus projectiles, right? Because I got +1 projectiles. Does that double just my base one, or does it double including the +1? We don't know. All right, we're taking too much time. Let's just take the magnetism, because I think that that's gonna kind of help me in this kind of circling strategy where we're potentially not doing it as efficiently as we'd like. Yeah, I want to see those explodey guys. Big shot. Fire rate, I hate taking fire rate down, but this gives me more access to the piercing, and I feel like the piercing is actually like, I mean, it's just a fat more multiplier, right? So I don't actually want to kill those explodey guys until they're in the pack. Excuse me, thank you. Oh. That was a little intense. Yeah, because that Pierce would let me get to those explodey guys, right? Come on. Okay. feel like there's an epic chain in there. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that was stupid. That was a poor. I could have avoided that. There we go. Another chain. Oh, Pierce. Yeah, I think we just ignore everything else and take Pierce. It's unlikely that anything would ever be better. Don't love that we've already lost life. We're 3 minutes in. That does not necessarily bode well, but I do love that we have Pierce. Because that actually feels insane. Nah, we're not down low enough to start taking HP. Splinter 33, so that's like 30% more damage. I guess not quite yeah, that kind of is, assuming they all hit. Haste, I do love the idea of move speed because I feel like move speed actually gets me experience as well. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Oh, right, don't shoot those guys. Okay, don't shoot the guys that are white unless they're in the pack. Because they low-key farm for me, right? Okay, we got ourselves a boss. Rapid fire, that feels insane, but I think I want to start opening up the frost stuff because I want to get towards that shatter and frostbite. I've seen these and those pop off hard. Yeah, this feels decent. Oh, fuck. Oh, the tree. Okay. I ignore the trees, but I've got to start not ignoring them. Okay, we got to start circling again. We're not circling very efficiently right now. There we go. That's beautiful. We've got a bunch of experience. Sort of our experience is a little bit more spread out than we'd like it to be. That's one thing I have to keep in mind is that the experience is... Like, as much as killing stuff is useful, I gotta get experience. Additional bullet behind me I kind of like. So this gets me towards the shatter, right? But 3 additional ice shards does not feel very good, if I'm to be honest. 35% chance to freeze, which is actually kind of low percent chance. And those have 100. Oh, piercing, additional piercing. Speed and damage, and then, ooh, 20%. Okay, so that's insane. Automatically kill enemies below 20% health. So let's work towards that, I think. Because I want to get... Yeah, it's tempting to get the frost to get towards the shatter, because I feel like that is, like, insane. Let's go towards our chest here. We'll see what we get. Triple the effect of your next upgrade. Okay. That can be insane. Let me be careful of that tree there, because I think I almost ran into that and cost myself a life. So I get 3x my upgrade. Pickup range. XP that would give me a 30% chance to fill 1 ammo. That sounds decent. None of these are crazy though. I kind of want something that's like, that would be 15% and 60 move speed. That is actually probably very good, but it doesn't give me damage. And I kind of want damage. Does this lose, they would lose 75% of their max life and bosses would lose 3. I want if I'm to be honest, I kind of want the fire rate. But that kind of seems crazy. That almost seems too good. I mean, the boss one... Okay. Whoa. Okay, where's my guy? There we go. I spent so long trying to pick that I just, like, lost track of where I was. I honestly, like, I feel like that's almost, like, too good. And so now I just want to generate a shit ton of bullets, don't I? Yeah, so we just want an insane number of bullets. Okay, let's focus on picking stuff up. I'd like to get a little bit more pickup range, I think. And then we kill stuff, and then we go back to focusing on picking stuff up. Feels like the enemies are kind of coming more in a spread out fashion right now. Holy Shield. Oh, additional piercing. That feels insane. I love all of these. I actually think Fan Fire, now that we have so much freeze, that's really nice. I think I'm just gonna take, as much as this stuff's good, I think I'm just gonna take the Holy Shield, because this is like every 2 minutes I get an additional life type of thing. And the fact that we're already down 1, and I'm bad at video games that are not turn-based now, or like quasi-turn-based. Okay, another boss. Yeah, he's got this charge thing, and I don't think I should be running towards him. I actually low-key think, yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I got that shield. I actually kind of think I have to be focused almost more on killing other stuff and not killing him. Like, get a couple shots in on him when I can. But more so make sure that I don't get trapped by the guys, right? Ooh, okay, that was risk. Okay, that felt pretty quick. That felt pretty quick. 25% fire rate. I think that's probably what we're gonna take here. Because that is just like, okay, I guess we have reload time, so it's not a flat 20% more. But it's close to 25% more damage. Because it works with all of our, like, our frost and stuff like that. So bullet bounce, damage down. I don't know that I mind damage down because we have the frost. Move speed, I love that because I don't mind losing 1 max HP. Summons we don't care about. I'll take bounce. I think the speed's actually better for us, but we'll take bounce in the interest of it being more DPS type of thing. Is this thing gonna go away, this square? I'm not loving it. I'm curious if, do the small bullets bounce? I don't think they do. The stuff that comes this split. So we already have quite a lot of bounce. Ooh, more pickup range. I think we're probably taking that. And 10% chance to refill in ammo is not actually bad, right? Ooh, that was close. That was close. So we've got guys that shoot stuff now. Okay, I want to get some more AoE type stuff going. Like stuff that shoots all around me, I actually wouldn't mind now. So I'm feeling we're getting a little closed in on. Okay, so Fan Fire, I'm actually liking the sound of that now. Yeah. And I would love to get some additional, like, projectiles as well. I know there's, like, a lot of additional or maybe it's just, so there's different characters that have different guns. Okay, it's starting to get hectic. It's getting hard to see. I've got to shoot the guys that have eyes. Oh yeah, I'm liking this thing now. We're not getting stuff grouped up now, which I think is in kind of good way, because it means we're doing good damage. But it also makes kind of our experience, our kind of run in a circle and collect experience thing a little bit. After picking up XP, gain 35% fire rate. I feel like I'm constantly picking up experience. And that feels very good. Okay, I gotta get myself a little pathway out. Thank you. Kill the ball guy. Gotta circle back now. There's another ball guy. Okay, we're feeling good. Yeah, I want to get some reload rate, I think now. There's something that's like gives you reload based on number of enemies killed. Okay, so there's some reload. Free damage feels nice. Piercing. Automatically kill below 20. So is that like an insta-kill with the frost? I'm just gonna take the reload rate though. Because that reduces my downtime, which I feel like is important. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we're not getting stuff grouped up as much now. Ooh, lordy. That was close. That was close. Okay, there are more enemies now. I want to work this way. I feel like there's a lot of stuff over here, experience-wise, for me. Additional piercing. Additional bounce. Max ammo 2 and reload rate. I feel like that's quite nice for us. I have some bounce already, right? Is there a way can I see what upgrades I have? I don't know if I can. So let's just go with reload rate and max ammo. It's maybe not the best. Yeah, we definitely have some bounce. I can see stuff bouncing there. Ooh, okay. We're not feeling nearly as comfortable as we used to. Stuff is getting a little bit closer, and I can't, yeah, stuff's coming from the sides enough that I can't really circle anymore. I kind of got to go back and forth. Oh, so this is the reload rate for enemy killed. So I think this is, yeah, quite good for us. I think we're killing enough enemies that is. So I want to get, I think, additional projectile type stuff now. I just want to be firing more with the with that frost thing, right? Increase bullet damage by 30% after reloading. That feels decent. Haste. That feels decent. So this assassin, which is underneath sniper, feels crazy too. I'm just gonna reload here because I want gun mastery. That feels insane. I do like the additional projectile thing, but I feel like that's just too good to pass up. Because it's not necessarily about the actual damage we do with our bullet, right? It's all about that frost 75%, especially later, right? As that stays a fixed amount. So maybe I should have still gone for projectiles. Doubles base. So does that work with plus projectiles though? Guess we're about to find out. So it seems like the answer is yes. Okay. Yeah, so I think we want a projectile max. I want to get the frost split thing, the frost shatter. And anything else? Penetration, I think we have some already. So I don't know how much more of it is that great for us. Max HP 1. Haste feels decent. This gets us towards the assassinate, which is auto kill below 20%, which is insane, right? I want more experience pickup range too, because we got like, I actually think I want move speed. I think I actually do want move speed for actually just the experience. Max ammo 1, fire rate, bullet speed. That all feels pretty decent. Oh, assassin. Whoop. Okay, there's a lot less guys, and I think we just own them because of our freeze, basically. Our freeze and assassinate combo essentially one-shots. Or comes close to one, like including our bullet damage, I think it one-shots, basically. And I think, yeah, I actually want move speed almost exclusively now, I think, because that gives me more experience. And I think that'll help against the bosses. And it's effectively survivability, right? I think it gives us experience and survivability, which I think is both very good. We're getting a lot less experience though, I feel like now. Ooh, so we've got a lot of different guys coming out now. Damage, not worth it. Bounce, I think we already got bounce. Move speed and reload rate. So I do want move speed. I'm gonna re-roll here to see if I can just get the actual move speed ones. We did not. Max ammo 1 and fire rate 15. That's the best we got. That does a pickup range on it, but I'm gonna say no to it. Because fire rate is quite good for us, right? I think I mostly want to focus on killing the eyes in terms of them being ranged. Yeah, I think getting that 75% upgrade when we got the triple and the frost, maybe kind of like... I don't know what the meta progression's like in this game, right? How strong is the meta progression? Because some games it's like insignificant. Some games it's like you need to get a shit ton to even have any kind of chance of winning. I still feel like my experience is not going up very high. Oh, is that a boss? Okay, what do we got? I think, yeah, we just take move speed. Okay. Get absolutely shit on. Experience, yes, thank you. That's insane. Ooh, ooh. 7 minutes left. Okay, so we still got a good amount of time. That 40% experience will do work for us. What do I want now? I kind of feel like I just want more projectiles, faster firing, and move speed, right? Your bullets deal additional 10 damage. Doesn't feel very good. That's additional move. Ooh, walk speed, 100%. Absolutely. We'll take that. So I think my walk speed is essentially... So when you're shooting, you move slower. I think that is my walk speed. Does move speed increase both? I assume it does. And then maybe there's like a run speed modifier. So I think right now I want a little bit more pickup radius as well for my experience, probably. So that's basically just going to be more experience. Stuff's not grouping up nearly as well as it was before. We can't get that like good circle going where we just farm in a circle. Ice shards. I don't have the shatter yet. So the ice shards does give me an additional source of... What's this magic lens do? Burn. Bounce. No, don't care for. I'm gonna re-roll here. Vitality, glare, pyro. I guess the thing is I feel like we're to the point where I don't know that more bounce actually does very much, right? Because the probability of each additional bounce actually like hitting something, I think goes down. But at the same time, I think fire speed is good for us. Even the damage down doesn't matter. Because of that 75%, I think that is just kind of maybe making us a little stronger than we ought to be. Additional bullet behind me, I like that, because it's an additional projectile, but I don't know how much I like it. We'll re-roll. 10 additional damage. I feel like that's just bad. I guess it really depends on what upgrades you have. Move speed 10 is not enough for me to take it. I think we're just going to take split fire for the additional projectile behind us, because we've got enough stuff going on around us that it should hit a reasonable amount of the time. All right, 5 minutes left. Just a matter of farming. What else do we want to see? I think we want to see the shatter. On the frost, I don't mind. I don't hate 10% burn speed there. I think I'll go with the move speed and reload rate with Holy Shield active. Because I don't mind getting the additional 1 minute regen that's there as well. Because we're to the point where I feel like we've got all the... We could win with the upgrades we have, right? Sniper doesn't feel useful. Pickup range feels decent. Move speed, yeah, 10 extra damage. Let's just reroll, see if we get something better. Every 1 minute, that does feel nice. This gives us an additional chance to get the frost, but I think 1 minute. Having HP that we gain once every minute feels really nice. And I think, given how bad I am at video games now that are, like, not turn-based, it's the boomer upgrade path. Boss, I assume? We've got, yeah, okay. So again, I think I've got to be careful about focusing too much on the boss, right? Ooh. None of this seems that great. 15% is just not that much because we don't really rely on bullet damage. Magic lens. Let's just take the ice shard. That gives us an additional chance to shatter. And if we hit the boss with the freeze, it's a decent amount of additional damage. Okay. That felt not bad. Bullet damage, don't care for. Size, nice. Fire rate, no, we're not losing fire rate. Move speed, does feel very nice. Spread 60, fire rate, triple my... Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of spread. Wouldn't mind getting some additional projectiles now. Did I see another boss up there? There is a non-trivial number of enemies around. Okay, we did see another boss. It's actually going to be harder for me to kill because I can't... The number of projectiles, unless I get real close to him, I can only hit him with like the one projectile at a time. So let's just do circles like this. I want to keep getting those levels going. Although if I'm to be honest, we're like slowly getting less and less useful ones for us. 50% burn, that doesn't feel good. Every second shot, call down lightning. That actually feels decent and better than like the bullet damage. We just, do I have assassinate? I think I already got it, right? I don't know if I did or not. I kind of like the idea of those lightnings. I'm hoping that the lightnings, there we go. I'm hoping the lightnings target stuff that, I don't know what these halo pieces do. I saw some people get this upgrade, but I've never seen anyone get the halo pieces. I'm hoping the lightnings target stuff that's close to us, and it just acts as a little bit of a defensive layer. But this is starting to feel quite decent in terms of overall power level for 3 minutes left. Standing still, 33%. Do I just stand still and just spin in a circle? The problem with that is I just get no, because I get no experience, right? Now this is like Vampire Survivor, you know? I kind of want to get more experience, but I kind of want to see if we can just spend the next 2 minutes doing this. I've got a coffee here, so I'm going to enjoy that. Oh, I guess if the guys... Okay, so if the guys come that shoot the bullets, I'm gonna have to start moving again if the stuff that comes and shoots the red bullets at me. It's very easy to see what my pickup experience range is. Maybe I should let some of them get close to me so I can get a little bit of experience. Two minutes left. Okay, we've got the big guys. I honestly think that basically my damage is entirely dependent. Ooh, okay, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. So does the lightning, is the lightning hitting what's ever closest to me? I think it is. So that's nice. I gotta be more careful about the top and bottom of my screen. Okay. All right. What we'll do is I'll try to stay in the circle a little bit. I gotta dodge a little bit now. Can't stay still and spin in circles. Gotta do a little bit of the dodging. Yeah. But I think the 75% damage there is quite nice. Gotta dodge a little there. Ooh, getting closer, getting closer. The thing is, when they get close to me, they get hit by all my projectiles. So then they just, like, get insta-gift. Okay, got... I almost think I have too much Pierce, is that the bounce ends up not working. Okay, we've got 27 seconds left. Whoop. You know what I was doing there? I was farming my YouTube thumbnail, as I want to get a thumbnail that has like all that experience showing. I don't know if I want to have my bullets in the way. We'll see. You'll know. You can check the thumbnail and see what I decided. All right, we survived. Okay, I think we got absolutely hard carried by the that frost upgrade. Oh, there it is. You can see actually. Oh, so it gives you 3 of the upgrades. Is how that works. That makes sense. That was fun. So let's look at. I will look real quick at the meta progression. I know there's heroes you can unlock. Okay, they're all pretty cheap. Throw out a wave of fire that burns enemy. So we could do like a burn build. Very high HP, that sounds boring as fuck. Shadow, so this looks like a summon build. 50% to call down lightning, so do a lightning build. Summon a spirit. Okay, so that looks like a... Oh, and then okay, so you know what? I thought the weapons were tied to the characters, but it looks like the weapons are also like something that you can choose. So you can combo different characters and weapons. That's nice, because that makes it like, you know, this becomes like 2 times 2 type of thing. In terms of the total number of possibilities, becomes the cross between those. And then this is our sort of upgrades. 2% per rank. That's okay. I feel like fire rate and reload rate's just better because there's so much stuff that's on a proc. 2% burn or freeze. To have like that's 10%, and I think it's 30%. So that going from 30 to 40, that's actually pretty good as well. And you just get it from the very beginning of the game. I don't know how good burn is. It feels like burn's bad because it was like 4 damage a second. Okay, so courage, tenacity, so these are all defensive. Half HP bonus, that's pretty nice. I think that you just go for the pickup range because that's effectively more experience. Knockback feels decent. So these actually feel like they're pretty impactful. So I think we got lucky with our upgrades there that made that run a little bit easy. But these actually feel like they're quite good because they seem to go up in effect, right? Start with half HP, I like that. And you get what? You get 25% bullet damage and fire rate, assuming you max it. Okay, awesome. I will not look through all of these in the interest of keeping the video under half an hour. It's actually already over half an hour, so that was a fail on my part. But we'll, I think I'll definitely play some more. I want to unlock, I'm probably just more so going to unlock characters and guns. And then maybe a little bit of these early runes because they're cheaper. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.